This is all about building a legacy. And I've got something here called the Legacy Flywheel. Yeah, the Legacy Flywheel. And this is gonna be good, my friend. So buckle up your bootstraps. Number one in the Legacy Flywheel is vision expansion. If you're looking to expand your legacy or your success to turn into more significance, vision expansion is all about how can you expand your vision? Like, what is next for you? What's the movement that you're behind? I have a good friend right now, and she's up in Canada, and she's really she's passionate and empowered by helping kids' mindsets, right? And helping kids and what they're doing. And that's a movement that she's trying to create up there in Canada. Maybe when you look at this, a new model, like how can you create a new model? Your vision is expanding of how you can impact more kids or more folks who I often work with, people who are once were high performers and maybe they're stuck and need to get their mojo back so they can reach that level of significance on a higher level, right? And also, when it comes to vision expansion, it's not just about income, it's about impact. It's not just about income, it's about impact and one who's looking to expand their impact. So when I say vision expansion, earlier I talked about, heck, we're going to be in Montana in November. And when we have our retreat, for those dreamers or people who need to realize that you can still dream when you're in your 40s and your 50s and your 60s, dreaming never stops. It never stops. Again, working with some dear mentors of mine who are in their 80s, some of their dreams are bigger than when they were in their 50s. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a lot to look forward to because dreams continue to expand when you're operating in the significant level. The second part of the Legacy Flywheel is team empowerment, right? Team empowerment. How can you empower your team? If you work with a team of people or you're expanding your team of maybe 1 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 50 or 500 or more, could be thousands like a company I just recently worked with, it's developing leaders beneath you or with you. And when I say that, that could be one who's shifting from an operator to now mentoring because they have teams underneath them, depends on your level. But I look at over the last even 20 years out of my 25 plus year career and trying to empower other leaders. That's how I grew Fitness Quest 10 at first, right? My first gym, we grew leaders. I think there's 13 people who've been here for a decade or longer at Fitness Quest 10. One of my guys, Jeff Bristol, became the main holder here at Fitness Quest 10 and became my partner at Fitness Quest 10. And he's someone who came up, started at the front desk. And then in the mastermind, which I've had for 18 years, the mastermind is full of veterans who are now leaders within the organization who are leading other leaders, other coaches, other trainers on that. I've got Jill and Lisa and Frank and Tom Dexter as mastermind coaches. These folks are leading groups of other entrepreneurs of all industries because they have been groomed. They started in the group. Now they're leading other leaders to become leaders to elevate their people. And then Andrew Simpson, I just shared here recently that we have a brand new mindset coaching certification for coaches and trainers. It's called Get Your Mind Right. Get Your Mind Right Mindset Certification. Andrew Simpson is someone who I've been coaching with for a decade. I was coaching him, and I coached him to help do a mindset coaching certification. And until one of my new partners, Team Builder, came in and said, TD, we want you to build a mindset coaching certification. I said, I'd love to, but I'm going to need to enact some of the people who I've mentored along the way. That's how you do it, because now Andrew Simpson is helping lead the charge when it comes to mindset coaching and mindset coaching certification. Same thing with Jess and Lizzie and Kelly with my Impact Life Coaching certification. These are people who've been in my ecosystem, right? And they have been groomed into, they lead the life coaching. And life coaching are folks who are typically in their 30s, 40s, or 50s. They've been in the career world and they're looking to make a transition to be more of life coaches. And that is a robust 6-month program. It doesn't start until September, so you have some time if you want to get involved with that. It's only once a year. But the example there is how Jess and Lizzie and Kelly are doing great things with that program. That is because You need to develop leaders with you, beneath you, underneath you, so you can lead the leaders if that's what you're looking to do. Same thing at Impact X Performance. Travis Barnes. When I launched Impact X Performance last year and I'm all in on IXP, I'm like, man, how are we going to overtake the world with more fitness and faith and recovery and life coaching? That's called Impact X Performance. Travis, you as someone who loves systems, I'm a visionary. I want to go in and be lighthouses throughout the world. How do we plant lighthouses in different communities? Folks who want to lead in faith, in fitness, in recovery, and life coaching. That's called IXP. Point here is this. When it comes to team empowerment, as your team grows, you grow. As you grow, your team grows. And for the best leaders out there, your vision is constantly expanding. That's the flywheel effect. It's growing bigger. The more great people you get around, guess what happens? Your vision expands. That's the flywheel effect. And when I call it the legacy flywheel, heck, all of this is all about legacy, because all of you who are out there listening right now, you have a legacy, whether you like it or not, good or bad. I want you to be around the right people where your legacy, your vision, your dreams are growing. When you're around other dreamers, your dreams become bigger. And whether that's yours and you're going to go create your own sector of other visionaries and leaders, fantastic. Or you're within the ecosystem here. You're like, man, how can I support the mindset coaching certification or the life coaching or IXP with Impact X Performance? That's part of team empowerment. And the third aspect of the legacy flywheel, and this is important, is exit strategy planning. Exit strategy planning. We're talking about legacy flywheel. Yeah, legacy is beyond yourself. It goes beyond you. Now, I'm not saying beyond you because you have, 5 or 10 or 20 leaders in your organization who are leading other people. But what about someday when you're no longer on this planet? I hope that's a long time for all of us. I have 56 years left on this. Remember, I know when I'm going to die, I'm going to be 110 years old, 10-10, October 10th. We got everyone here laughing at me right now. But no, seriously, I got another 56 years left on 110. But that being said, you're all doing the math. Like, exit strategy planning. When are you going to exit? I got my great friend. I coach him. His name is Dave Sider. Dave Sider, this is what he's focused on. 40-something years of his career as an attorney has been in exit planning. As an M&A attorney, a mergers and acquisitions attorney. He's one of the most high-profile attorneys in the country. I'm coaching him. Do yourself a favor. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you have not yet taken Dave Sider's assessment, take it. It's free. It's free. Go to davidsider.com, davidsider.com, like Seitter, not like cider, like apple cider, but David Sider, Seitter.com/assessment. Take it. It's free. And this is going to help you plan someday, hopefully a long way away, or maybe not. Maybe you want to sell your business and you want to go into a different business, a different venture. That's cool because you're always going to be expanding and evolving. This isn't just about the financial. As your financial world unfolds and gets bigger and bigger, that's why we got guys like Tom Dexter in the house here and who can help you on that side. All about the emotional, the spiritual, the physicality, that you can build something that lasts longer than you and without you, where you can step in that visionary role for the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50, 56 years, or whatever it may be. But go check it out. Go to episode 428. That's Sider. I did an interview with David Sider at Exit on episode 428 on exit planning. Check it out. But that's part of the legacy flywheel because you have vision expansion. That's called Be in Montana. Trust me, Be in Montana. The team empowerment, you're going to be rubbing elbows with all of those people I just talked about. And then the exit strategy is think about beyond yourself. Where are you going to be? What's it going to look like? And how are you going to get there? That's all about the understanding of exit strategy of ultimately when you get to where you want to be, that's going to be your legacy. And I can't wait for you to frame that bad boy up. So there is the legacy flywheel, some business coaching 505 for you today.